All right, let's do this thing. Episode number 1, St. Lucie Mets Report. My name is Josh. I'll be your host on this journey of minor league baseball. The wonderful season will begin tomorrow. The Mets heading up to Daytona to face the Miami Tortugas. But before we get into the season now, let's go and review real quick what happened last year. The Mets, they finished with a 60-55 record, which was good enough for 4th in the Low A Southeast League and 1st in the Eastern Division. Now the Mets, they won it right here at Clover Park in front of their home fans on the final game of the year against Jupiter. I was here for it. It was a great game. Honestly, it was one of those that it could have gone either way there at the end, and luckily the Mets pulled it out, and they are the Southeast Division champions. The Mets have won the Florida State League 5 times before. And I think we have a legit shot, not we, they, I keep saying we. I think they have a legit shot to win it for the 6th time. I might even be so bold to call it. But I'm not putting any money. That's why I'm not betting anything. I'm just gonna call it. And if it's not right, then I'll delete this video later. So for right now, we're looking good. We're tied for 1st with everyone else with a 0-0 record. Anyways, we're going to go over the stats that our team had last year. The Mets had 68 home runs, which was 8th in the league. We batted a .241 average, which is not too shabby because that was tied for 3rd with Palm Beach. Now, granted, you tie for just about anything that's good with Palm Beach last year. You're not probably doing that great. They were probably the worst team. Not probably. They were the worst team last year, and it really wasn't close in every single category. We had a 710 OPS, which is on base plus slugging. Our on base was 352. You get those walks, boys, because you do the math, and it's 241 and 352. They walked a lot. I'll just go ahead and walk out over here. But hey, we were pretty quick. Camera's over here. We were pretty quick on the base paths, though. We had 150 stolen bases, which was 4th in the league. Anything that I say, you can pretty much just imagine that Bradenton and Tampa led the way. Tampa was outstanding last year. Through the first half, they were ridiculous. We were just waiting for them to lose a game, and they didn't. They just did not lose games last year. Bradenton just caught fire the second half and ran through Tampa in the championship series, best of 5. They beat them 3-0. Last game was like 11-4, so it wasn't even close. So Bradenton, congrats to Bradenton, the Marauders. You got your trophy last year, but hey, we're coming for you. We had some great games against Bradenton last year here. I think we won 4 out of the 6 that they played here. It was a great series. Anyway, I'm getting off track. Don't distract me with that. We struck out 1,134 times, which sounds pretty bad. And it's not great, but that's 6th. That's 6th in the league. And this is actually one of those where it's 6th, but it's really good that you're lower, because the higher you are, the more strikeouts you had. Pitching last year as a team, we had a 4.65 ERA. Not super good, but we did have 10 shutouts, which was tied for 1st with Bradenton. Now that goes back to if you're tied with Palm Beach for anything, it's not good. If you're tied with Bradenton with anything, you're doing something right. And we were there. We allowed 97 home runs. Not super great there. But hey, listen here. We won the East Division last year, so you can go ahead and shut up. Okay, we won the East. It doesn't matter what you do as long as you win, right? Winning's all everything. You told me we had 97 homers allowed. Doesn't mean anything to me. We won the East. Man, I want to get a t-shirt. Maybe we'll get a t-shirt. I doubt it. I want an East Division t-shirt, though. If anybody's listening to this, East Division 2021. We had 513 walks allowed. Not super great, but that is 7th. Which, this is also one of those things where the lower you are, the better you are, because we had one of the lowest walk rates, which is good. We also had 1,004 strikeouts, which was last. And that's not one of those that's good. But hey, listen here, we won the East, so shut it, all right? Winning solves everything, like I said. Our whip, walks and hits per innings pitched, 1.4. Average against, 2.4, which is 8. And that's one of those things also that's better if you're lower. But anyways, now listen here. We're going to get into some individual heroes here. Luis Moreno, Junior Santos, and Oscar Rojas all had 6 wins, which was the most that was on our team. Moreno started 12 games, Santos started 16, and Rojas started 14. So you get 6 out of 12, half, 6 out of 14, and 6 out of 16. But Oscar Rojas, he had 3 complete games, which is not bad considering that the Tampa Bay Rays had to wait like 900 days until they had another complete game. And Oscar Rojas just casually goes out and throws 3 in 14 starts last year. 2 of those were 7 innings, but hey, they all count the same in my book anyways. Games pitched. Rayson Santos had 27 games pitched. Austin Faith and Drake Nightingale tied for second with 25. So you know those were our go-to guys. When the going was getting tough, we put them in. 27 out of 115 games isn't really too bad. That's a decent amount of work. But we want to talk about work. We're going to go down to innings pitched. Junior Santos, Oscar Rojas, Luis Moreno, 1, 2, 3. Oscar Rojas had 83 2/3. He was second. Third was Luis Moreno, 73 innings pitched. And then you had Junior Santos leading the way again in the pitching rubber, 96 innings pitched. He had 79 strikeouts, Santos did. Rojas had 81 strikeouts, and Luis Moreno had 64 strikeouts. All right, now we get to the big boys. The offense. Alex Ramirez came in a little later than some, but man, he was a force to be reckoned with, as well as Warren Saunders. Ramirez had a 710 OPS. Warren Saunders had a 6.32, batted 249. Ramirez batted 258, and they had 44 RBIs. Did Warren Saunders? Not too bad there from Warren. I realize that I'm running a little long here, so we're gonna hurry this thing up. Matt Dyer, Brandon McElwain, and Jose Peraza, all 7 home runs by themselves. I remember one right here. Actually, I'm turning the wrong way. Right there, Jim Beam Bourbon Bar. Brandon McElwain, I got you, baby. Grand slam. I'm pretty sure Matt Dyer had a grand slam himself over there as well. Let me say something. Jose Peraza, he struck out all the time, but if he got one, it was going over the berm. It was going into the trees. Stolen bases, the quick feet. Brandon Fryman third, with 14. And Jalen Palmer, JP. I don't even know if anybody calls him that, but I'm gonna call him that right now. And I don't think he can even correct me because he's probably not gonna watch this. Anyways, JP, Jalen Palmer, 23 stolen bases. Let's look forward to this year, okay? Real quick, run out of time here. We're looking forward to this year. It's gonna be the same schedule as last year. Not team or dates wise, but we're gonna go 6 days, Tuesday through Sunday, every single day against the same team. So it should be good. If we're home, we get 6 straight days. If we're away, then it sucks because we have 6 days to wait, 7 days to wait until we have another game. But the quest for 6 Florida State League championships starts tomorrow in Daytona. I'm excited to see what happens. I'll be here every single game. Maybe not here. I don't know if they're going to let me into the stadium every single day. If the way that this thing is going, I'm just rambling on. They're probably not going to let me in here every day. But hey, I'm going to give you a report about the game every single day. So for my dedication, hopefully you'll like this video and subscribe. Man, I can't believe I'm doing this. It sounds so stupid. But please, it's going to help me out and fulfill my dreams of being a baseball commentator one day, hopefully. So I appreciate you guys so much. If you're still watching the video at this point, I don't know, you guys got some patience or something because I've probably just been rambling on, but hopefully it's been entertaining to the least. Then I fulfill my job and my duty as a YouTuber. That sounds terrible. But hey, I'll see you all Saturday with the report on Friday, because those games end so late. I'm just rambling on. I should probably just stop this video, shouldn't I? All right. Peace. That's terrible too. We're not saying that. We're gone.